For years my style was just a black t-shirt and blue jeans. Not because I loved it, but because I was insecure. I didn't want to mess it up. I didn't want people to notice if I got it wrong. Sound familiar? Most guys play it safe because we never thought about how to use the style the right way. But once I learned how to layer with color, not just clothes, everything changed. Today I will show you how to layer smarter, cleaner and more confidently, even if you have no idea where to start. Part 1. Why layering with color matters. Most guys think layering is just about warmth, tossing on a jacket when it's cold, but real style, it's not about more layers, it's about the right layers and the colors that work together. Here is what you need to understand. Your color combinations are one of the first things people notice, even if they don't realize it. Bad color layering equals you look messy, you look like you try too hard. But when your layers are intentional, when your colors flow together, you look composed, confident and like you actually know what you're doing. Part 2. The foundation. Start with neutrals. What are neutrals? White, black, gray, navy, beige, top, charcoal, olive. If it looks good with 90% of other colors, it's probably a neutral. Neutrals work so well for layering because they simplify your entire outfit. No clashing, no overthinking. You can build dozens of looks of a few base layers. They make your accent pieces stand out if you wear a burgundy coat or a black sweater. But if you pair burgundy with a royal blue, it's chaos. Neutrals outfits feel mature, masculine and confident. Loud colors can feel insecure or attention-seeking if you don't know how to control them. The anchor concept says if any outfit there needs to be an anchor, a piece that holds the whole look together. 9 of 10 times your tee or t-shirt is usually your anchor, pants are your second anchor. Let the outer layer be the optional flex if you want to introduce color or texture. And here I have some examples. White tee and olive overshirt, navy trousers, or chocolate sweater with beige coat and dark jeans, or black turtleneck with camel top coat and gray trousers. It all starts with a neutral base. That's your canvas. Part 3. Where to add color and how much. This is where most guys mess up. They either avoid color completely or look flat, or they throw on way too much and look chaotic, loud or like they're chasing trends. And here's the rule. Color should be intentional, not emotional. You're not adding it because you're bored. You're adding it to give your outfit depth. Where to add color? When layering, think in zones. Base layer, inner tee or shirt, middle layer, overshirt, knit, lightweight jacket, outer layer, coat, bomber, blazer, accessories, scarf, socks, watch strap. Now where should color go? The golden rule. Mid or outer layer equals best place for color. Why? You're framing the outfit, it's easily removable, it draws attention to your chest and shoulders, gives a stronger silhouette. Here are some examples. White tee and beige knit and rust overcoat, warm and stylish, black base and burgundy jacket, high contrast and sharp. Where not to add loud colors, base layer. Bright shirts or tees under neutral jacket often looks childish. Pants, colored trousers are hard to pair and usually look try-hard unless in deep earth tones like olive and tan. Too many accents like red jacket and green knit and blue jeans. Christmas chaos. Colors is like seasoning. Use too much and ruins your dish. How much color is too much? Keep it one main color accent per outfit. The rest, neutrals or muted tones. Rule of thumb, 3 colors max, excluding black or white. The final tip here, let one piece speak. The rest should support your jacket, doesn't need to match your shirt. Your scarf doesn't need to fight your shoes. Let one piece, maybe your coat or knit, carry the color statement. Everything else should frame it. Style isn't about wearing more, it's about wearing smart. Part 4. Match color temperature. Warm versus cool. Here's the thing. You can have the right fit, great texture and solid layering, but something still feels off and you don't know why. 9 times of 10, it's color temperature. If you mix warm and cool tones the wrong way, your outfit loses harmony. What is color temperature? There are 2 main types of color tones in style. Warm tones, earthy, cozy, rich, and grounded, like beige, camel, olive, brown, mustard, cream, terracotta. These tones feel natural, inviting, and masculine. They add warmth to your skin and softness to structure. The cool tones are crisp, sharp, modern, clean. Black, gray, navy, charcoal, icy blue, deep green, white, steel tones, cool tones. They feel refined, urban, and controlled. They are great for colder weather, layering and a sharper silhouette. Think of it like music. The chords need to be the same key. Mixing warm and cool tones is like playing jazz and EDM at the same time. Can you mix warm and cool tones? Yes, but only if you anchor it with strong neutrals. Example like a warm camel coat over white tee and navy trousers. The navy cool and the camel warm don't clash because white acts as a bridge. You can break the rule, but only when you understand it first. It's not about memorizing rules, it's about training your eye to spot what flows and what clashes. Once you understand color temperature, layering becomes 10 times easier. Your outfits stop looking accidental and start looking like they belong on a magazine cover. Most guys ignore this, but it's one of the easiest ways to look instantly sharper. Part 5. Use texture for depth, not just color. Here's something most men don't realize. If your outfit feels flat, the problem isn't always color. It's texture. Texture is what makes simple outfits look expensive. It's what separates basic from intentional. And when you're layering, especially with neutral tones, texture does the heavy lifting. Texture matters in layering because it creates visual contrast even in similar colors. The best textures for masculine layering are wool and wool blends, structured, dense and refined, perfect for coats, blazers and trousers. It adds presence and sharpness. Power texture like knitwear, merino, cashmere, cotton, ribbed or flat, ideal for mid-layers, turtlenecks, sweaters. It adds softness and depth. It creates cozy elegance and casual for business outfits. Then we have suede. Matte, soft with a rugged finish. Great for jackets, boots or even accessories. It adds tactile contrast and quiet luxury. Leather, smooth, bold, slightly glossy. It works best as a statement, outer layer or in accessorizing. It adds masculinity, edge and structure. Heavyweight cotton, canvas, twill, less drape, more chinos, overshirts, utility. Avoid these texture mistakes. All pieces in the same smooth fabric. It looks cheap and flat. Too many aggressive textures in one fit, denim, leather, chunky knit or sweat. The pro layering combo examples. Refined casual, white tee, smooth cotton, olive knit, overshirt, ribbed wool, charcoal top coat, brushed wool and brown suede boots. Business casual layering. Navy merino sweater, grey wool blazer. Anyone can throw on 3 layers, but when you layer with texture, even the most basic colors look powerful. Mastering texture is how you go from looking dressed to looking intentional, confident and refined. If you want to stand out without being loud, texture is a cheat code. Part 6. The 3 color rule. That always works. What is the 3 color rule? Keep your outfit to a maximum of 3 visible colors. 1 base color, 1 secondary tone and 1 accent or outer layer color. The base color usually are neutral. White, black, gray, navy, beige. This is the anchor for your outfit. It should be on your inner layer or trousers. Example like white tee or gray trousers. Secondary color. This is complements the base adds depth. It could be another neutral or a muted color like olive, rust or camel. Usually your knitwear, overshirt or mid-layer. Could also be your shoes, if they are a rich tone. Examples like a camel top coat, olive bonbon, navy trench. This is the piece that people remember. It allows for texture and layering to do the heavy lifting. Think of your outfit like a movie scene. You need a lead actor, a supporting actor and the background. The best outfits don't use more, they use less, better. Stick to 3 well-chosen colors. You look clean, intentional and put together every time. This is how you layer like a man who understands his style.